Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here at my next Pokemon video. Now I haven't done one in a while, and the main reason is basically that I haven't wanted to do a video about every single new Pokemon reveal or something like that. Because then I just have way too many videos coming out and stuff like that, and you know, as well, I've kind of just as well wanted to wait for a big reveal piece of news to talk about. And I got that in the Mega Pokemon reveal. So basically what this video is going to be is just me talking about my thoughts on the idea of Mega Pokemon. I'm not going to put in any like images of the Mega Pokemon because I'm sure you've seen them already. I'll just give my thoughts on it and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty shocking reveal. Didn't expect this at all. So my initial reaction upon like opening Cerebi and seeing this, just seeing these images, and I think they revealed like 6 Pokemon at the start that got Mega forms, and seeing like Blaziken get a Mega form, Ampharos get a Mega form, just like, wait, they're giving some Pokemon 4th evolution stages or something like this, and then just seeing the idea of Mega Pokemon, I was just like, what have you done, Game Freak? I was kind of against the idea, just initial reactions, because on the outset, yeah, it does kind of seem like a lot of people have been saying, kind of like Pokemon has become Digimon all of a sudden, Mega Evolve and stuff like this. But once you actually read the details that came out, in that, I suppose the limitations on it and how exactly it's going to work, it's not actually that bad, and I think it's actually a really nice idea because, in case you don't know what the limitations are, it's one Pokemon on your team, one per battle. So you can only Mega Evolve once in a battle. It only lasts for that battle and is only an in-game, in-battle mechanic, basically. It's only for certain Pokemon, and it's a held item that causes it to happen. And obviously, by the end of the battle, your Pokemon goes back to being normal, like Blaziken or whatever. So that means that it's not just that every single Pokemon is going to get this 4th evolution stage where they're going to get like spikes or hair or something like this, gain new typing. No, it's just an extra battle mechanic, basically, that, you know, I think the best way to look at it, and not to, in terms of not freaking out about it, is that it's basically just a more, I suppose, balanced battle item. Like, say you give your Blaziken a choice band to increase its attack, you know, that's what, a 50% increase in its attack, but at the cost of locking yourself into one move until you switch out. Now 50% is a huge increase in that attack stat. While I think Mega Blaziken, obviously, you're replacing the choice band with Blazikenite, and so when you go into battle, the item activates, you Mega Evolve. It's the equivalent of, say, giving your Pokemon a choice item, but instead of it just being on one stat, it seems like it's going to be just in general increased Blaziken stats. So I think they've said for sure that Mega Blaziken has increased attack, but I would assume that it also has a little bit of increased speed. It's got a little tiny bit more defense and stuff like that. So more of just a balanced kind of held item, just to overall make Blaziken better, effectively, you know, increasing its base stat total by a little bit and stuff like that. So I like the kind of that way of looking at things, and especially when the tactics, I think, that are going to come into competitive battling that are going to make this interesting, at least for me, are that, you know, like, do you avoid Mega Pokemon and just go in with your standard team, 6 Pokemon, 6 held items and stuff like that? Or do you go for the one Mega Pokemon you're allowed and really choose, like, okay, I need this, like the biggest, best sweeper on my team, I'm going to put a Mega Sweeper in there, basically. And I think that's going to be very interesting once we get the whole lineup of Mega Pokemon and what gets and stuff like that. I know that some of the initial reactions from competitive players were like, oh my god, we're going to need to ban everything, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think a lot of the lower tiered Pokemon currently that get it are maybe going to go up a tier when used in their Mega form, but obviously stuff like Mega Mewtwo is going to be banned, you know, it's Ubers and stuff like that. There probably will be a few changes and stuff like that. the tier obviously is going to change and stuff like that, but it was going to change anyway for 6th generation. It's just going to look a bit different now, so I don't really mind that too badly. Um, so I've mainly basically covered all I want to say about the topic, but yeah, I was initially really against this idea. Now I'm kind of for it. I'm really interested to see just how many Pokemon get Mega Forms. I think it's confirmed that not every Pokemon line is going to get a Mega Form, but it's and as well as that, we have to mention that the first Wi-Fi event for Pokemon X and Y is going to be this Torchic with Blazikenite a distribution event. So straight away you get your hands on the way to get yourself Mega Blaziken really early on in the game. So that's interesting, and it seems like these Mega Stones for each individual Pokemon are going to be fairly rare to get in the game. We don't know the exact details, but like obviously there's Blazikenite, Lucario Knight, I assume, Ampharos Knight. They're going to just keep that naming convention and all that stuff. So like I don't see them introducing like probably in or around like 500 different stones each, like Pokemon name Knight, Light or something like that. But anything else I want to mention? The designs I think are pretty cool, and what the Mega Evolutions actually do to the Pokemon. Lucario just gets a few extra spikes. He looks bulkier, and just looks more powerful. Blaziken, obviously gets a bit more like hair spikes as well. Ampharos gets the hair, the hair and the tail, and gains Dragon typing and the new ability as well. So there's stuff like that that's going to be really interesting, because Ampharos isn't really used at all in competitive battling because he is a bit limited as an electric Pokemon compared to some other ones. So him gaining Dragon typing is going to basically move him from being a Pokemon that's pretty much never used to maybe being used a bit more now, because Electric Dragon's a pretty unique typing. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't think we really have an Electric Dragon, so that's pretty interesting by itself. The Pokemon seems to switch when it Mega Evolves and get a new ability, like Mega Absol gets Magic Bounce. I think that's the name of the ability, which is cool. Mega Absol is pretty cool as well. Stuff like Mega Blaziken, making Mega Legendary Pokemon, that's a bit concerning. I'm not so sure about that as an idea. I suppose with the origins of Mewtwo as like a kind of genetically engineered Pokemon, it kind of works. But yeah, new abilities, seeing some new stat boosts and stuff like that for the Mega Pokemon, new look. Very interesting. Final thing, and it's also going to be the question that I want you guys to answer in the comments if you're interested at all, is basically combination 3-part question. What Pokemon do you personally want to get a Mega Evolution? What Pokemon do you think should get a Mega Evolution? And then what, like, I suppose Pokemon as a joke should get a Mega Evolution? So, your personal one where, like, maybe if the Pokemon doesn't even need it, it's a really popular Pokemon, what should it get it there? What Pokemon needs it, like, in the game, what would, like, make it better for this Pokemon to become a bit more powerful, and then just jokey one that would be funny for it to have. Myself, the one I want personally to happen is Mega Heracross. Heracross is my favourite Pokemon, and he is like fairly like impressive Pokemon and competitively, and that he has really good attack and okay speed. But the look is fine as a basic Pokemon, but I think if it's going to be like this really good Pokemon, I think I would like to see what a Mega Heracross would look like, kind of megaed up with some extra like spikes, horns, and this sort of stuff. Heracross with hair or something like that, whatever way they're going to design it. That would be really cool. I hope they do that. What Pokemon do I think needs a Mega Evolution to kind of become more widely used? Lantern, I'm going to say. Again, another one of my favourite Pokemon, but I actually think this is going to like help Lantern in the long run. Overall, I find him to be at least a fairly effective Pokemon online in terms of a kind of tank you can hit and take hits, surprisingly bulky and all this sort of stuff. but it's not quite like right up there. Like if you don't use Lantern like properly, he gets beaten fairly easily. So Mega Lantern, I think, would be a really good idea, just to increase the defense a little bit, increase the attack a little bit, and I think it would make it an all-around better Pokemon. I don't know, if it would really help it that much though, because you know, you give it leftovers. Is a general increase of base stats better than like having leftovers as an item, that sort of thing? And just for a joke, again, another one of my favorite Pokemon, Shuckle, Mega Shuckle. I think that's just a hilarious idea. Not only because its best attributes are its defense, and then having a Mega form would probably increase its defense, and then just the idea of Shuckle, who doesn't look like a good Pokemon at all, suddenly getting this Mega form that has like spikes everywhere, hair and stuff like that. I would love to just see Mega Shuckle suddenly get an even higher increase in defense, suddenly get a lot of HP or something like that, and just become amazing. I think that's a just hilarious idea. So, as I said in the comments, what are your ideas for that? What Pokemon needs a Mega Evolution? What Pokemon do you want to get a Mega Evolution? And for a joke, what Pokemon do you think maybe shouldn't, probably shouldn't get one, but would be funny to get one? So thanks for watching, and bye.